we got a package.
Hey,
that's
we sure
exciting.
did. Yeah,
What is it?
I think this is a Lego set, huh?
I haven't ordered any lately. Do you think it's something you ordered?
Yeah, definitely something ordered.
What is it?
It's, I think this is the Imperial Shuttle.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you already had one of those, so you don't need it.
Well, I have one, yes, but this is the big one I want. Hey.
The big one?
The big one, yeah.
Oh dear. How much did that cost?
What's up, LEGO fans? Welcome back. Alex here. More on that later. Let's go ahead and take a look at the contents of this box. This is the shuttle, the UCS Imperial Shuttle that I have had an eye on for years, probably a good 3 years. I've been trying to get a hold of this thing, but it hasn't been the highest priority. The highest priority was getting the Death Star 2, the Star Destroyer from 2002, and then the Super Star Destroyer, and then I set my sights on getting this thing. So let's go ahead and take a look at the job. Now this is a Bricklink order that arrived. Let me open this thing up here without hurting the camera. Oh yeah, oh yeah. There it is, set 10212 Imperial Shuttle with 2,503 pieces, released in 2010. All right, now the seller did a great job packing this thing, nice and protected, and it looks like he's got everything inside the box. I like it when the boxes are not flattened out in shipping, so this is great. And not brand new, obviously, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. First off, actually, before I dump everything out, let's kind of look at the box here. It's actually in pretty decent shape. The seller said it was built once and displayed not for too long and then stored for quite some time. Interesting stickers here on the back, barcodes. But let's go ahead and dump out the pieces. And oh, it's already fallen out on the other side here. Let's go ahead and just do that. Oh, good. They're organized. I was fearing that they'd just be in one huge bag all mixed up. All right, he's got this. That's the stand. Wings. Lower body. What's this? This was got to be the cockpit, I guess. Yeah, cockpit. There we go. And then the top wing, upper body. So really nice and organized. And I really think that's when you're selling something, especially in the price point of this, then that's the least you should do. All right, the Lego instructions. Let's take a look at these things. I think there's 3 books that come with this. Hopefully they're in good condition. Oh yeah, these look really, really good for 11 years old. Yeah. Very nice. Okay. Oh, there's 4 books. Okay, 4 books. Oh, wow. Look at what was available at the time. That Grand Carousel. And book number 4 looks fantastic. So with this all together, what we'll do is the usual thing. We'll do a time-lapse build of this, a quick review, and try to find a spot that this thing will fit in the office. Let's go ahead and get started. And we are back. Here is the Imperial Shuttle, all nice and complete. And all I got to say about this thing is it is huge. Here it is next to the 2015 Shuttle Tidarium. As you can see, the scale is quite large. Now, the Shuttle Tidarium is from 2015, and that retailed for $100 US. The Imperial Shuttle here retailed for $260 US back in 2010. It's really hard to appreciate the scale of this thing unless you're actually looking at it with the naked eye, because this thing is just enormous. So I'm very, very happy to have this thing in my collection. Now, the reason I finally pulled the trigger on this thing, I've had this shopping cart on Bricklink for who knows how many months, maybe years, and I came across a fellow YouTuber's video of this, and it just put me over the edge. I thought, oh my gosh, I just want it so bad. So I worked out a deal with a seller out in the Midwest, and I bought this for $600 US, which is about the price you'd expect to pay for one of these, slightly used. And this one is slightly used. It's in great condition. The instruction booklets are in great condition. The minifigures, I swear, are in mint condition. They are like brand new. It was incredible. The box is the only thing that was a little roughed up, which kind of hard to preserve these boxes, but regardless of that, still all in all a pretty good value. And I paid $35 for shipping, so all in all, this Imperial Shuttle, complete with instructions box and very good condition minifigures, was $635 US. And for fun, my wife is in here too, because I wanted to show her the result. What do you think, babe?
Wow, there's two of them.
I know, but like one's way, way bigger.
Yeah. No, actually, they're pretty cool.
It is cool, right? How could I not buy this, right?
Right.
Yeah, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's really, really cool. All right, well, thanks for your support on this one, honey. This is pretty cool, I gotta say. I know this set has been out for over a decade now, but this is the first time that I'm actually able to interact with it, right? So I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts about this. One of my favorite things about this, first off, is just how great this nose looks on this thing. It is so nice and clean and sleek looking, using the great use of these sloped bricks to make that nose come together. And I love how easy it is to open up the cockpit. Look at that, very, very nice. Open up this flap right here, and then we have easy access to the cockpit, which features 4 seats that you can seat 4 minifigures very, very comfortably. Here is the sticker sheet. Now you'll notice that the original owner elected not to use all the stickers, just the plaque is being used here, which makes sense, and that's just fine with me. But I decided to actually not apply these stickers. These 5 stickers would actually go inside the cockpit. They go on those 2x2 inverted sloped black elements in there. But I figured it might be just as well just to keep them out. Let's go ahead and close this thing back up here. Nice and easy. A very basic but effective design. Turning to the back here, of course, one of the main features is the fact that you can actually retract these wings, these massive and heavy wings that are full of Technic elements. Each wing is attached to 4 40-tooth gears, and there's quite a number of gears going on the inside, so much in fact that there was not enough room for an interior of the shuttle outside of the cockpit, which is unfortunate. It would have been nice to actually have had a feature like that, but totally understand for that the size of this thing and how heavy these things are. But they have these cranks, and each wing has its own crank, of course. Let's see if I can start this thing up here. And to the upright position, boop, boop, boop. I think it's right about there, right? So, and now this actually, let me move the other one back up here too. This can be displayed in the landing position if space is a little bit of an issue for you, which it might be for me. Now, somebody who owns this set did mention to me that if it is displayed this way, over time it will bend, though, something to think about. I'm going to try my best to actually use the taller display because I think it looks amazing. So let's go ahead and put these back down. Oops, wrong way. There's worm gears on the inside to move these. That's why you see so many more cranks going on when it's moving down. There we go. Now also, let's say that you have it displayed like this. and you're moving it back, and these are bumping into the back of your shelf or your wall or something like that, you can actually remove these cranks just like so to give it more of a realistic look there. While we're looking at the back here, a little bit of greebling going on here. This doesn't have a lot of greebling, obviously, but I like the fact that they put a little bit back on the rear of the shuttle. As a viewer, I would want to see the detail of these fins and the wings, so I'm going to do that for you guys right here. As you'd expect, there's a decent number of Technic beams in this. The top fin here, the dorsal fin, a lot of this right in the middle here, connecting it to the shuttle itself. But as you can see, there's a lot of 1x2x5 wall elements in here that take up a lot of the space, especially in this top fin here. We see these 1x5 up to a 1x2 at the top base. I think there's 5 of these. Just for perspective, I think there's 3 of those used in this one right here. So you can kind of see the difference in the number of pieces that make this thing up as far as how high it goes. The wings, they're identical on both sides, just the mirror, of course. But a lot of the Technic all the way through this, but all of it is very, very thick, full of these Technic beams, even 1x3 beams throughout. You can see here's a row, 5 rows of those throughout to kind of hold this thing all together to these gears at the base of the wing. Going down towards the end of the wing, you can see a lot, well, not a lot, but quite a decent number of the 1x2x5 wall elements kind of finishing off the wing towards the end there. Great overall design. I wouldn't mind seeing another one of these made, even though I've paid a pretty penny for this one already. It would be great to see what a designer comes up with next, should he or she be given that assignment. It would be awesome to see maybe an interior on one of these things as well. And also, it begs the question, what am I going to do with the shuttle Tidarium here? I thought about putting it on Bricklink and selling it, but you know what? I love the minifigures that came with this thing. I'm not willing to give those up, so this might have to stay in my collection, at least for now. All right, guys, I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna figure a way to display this thing. I don't know, it's so big. I know for a fact it won't fit on any of the shelves as is, so I might have to do some modifications to make it all work. So wish me luck. So here we are in the office, and this is where I was able to get it to mostly fit. So after some shuffling, some tweaking and adjusting, I got the Imperial Shuttle to fit on the prestigious top shelf. As you can see, there's not a lot of space, maybe just 2 Lego plates distance between that top fin and the ceiling there. I dropped the height of the base by about 9 studs to make this fit. So you can see the other wing there drooping pretty darn low, and this one overhangs a little bit. But if it was on the shelf, it would still clear the shelf. So, but yeah, it worked out pretty well. And you know what? I like that it divides up these other large sets, because they were, you know, these 4 great blobs up there, and having that white shuttle between them, I think helps it out a little bit. I do have the shuttle Tidarium back, and I actually played around with the idea of putting it right here, but this shelf is higher than this one, so I'd have to take out maybe 5 or 6 more studs out of the height to make that fit. And I'd also have those large wings drooping way down, which would obstruct the view to this old Star Destroyer there in the corner. So that's really the best I got, and I think it looks okay. Let me know what you guys think. There's really not any other place to put it unless I put it in this, you know, landing gear position, which I don't really want to do. I'd have to put it over there. Actually, just right here would fit just fine. But man, this thing is definitely tall. So that's where I put it. Yeah, I had to scoot the Millennium Falcon down a little bit, so the nose of this massive Star Destroyer does overtake it a little bit, but not so much that you can't still enjoy the view of the UCS Millennium Falcon. All right, guys, that is it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think of the Imperial Shuttle, and if you think that LEGO should bring out another UCS Imperial Shuttle for us to enjoy. And, of course, how much you think it might cost. I'm sure it would be more than $260. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.